truck drivers, the people who keep the world moving, are dying nearly 15 to 20 years earlier than everyone else, with many not even making it past 61. Truck drivers keep the world moving. Every product you use, every store you walk into, every delivery you receive, it all depends on someone spending long hours behind the wheel. But there's a harsh truth hiding behind this essential job. Many truck drivers are not living as long as they should. In fact, a growing body of research suggests that a significant number of drivers don't make it much past their early 60s. That's not just a statistic, it's a signal that something is deeply wrong. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Because once you understand what's happening to the body over years of trucking, you also realize something powerful. This pattern can be changed. The issue isn't trucking itself. It's the lifestyle that often comes with it. Long hours of sitting, irregular sleep, poor diet, and constant stress slowly build up over time. None of these factors are deadly on their own, but together, over years or decades, they create a chain reaction inside the body, one that leads to serious health problems and, ultimately, a shorter life. One of the biggest contributors is prolonged sitting. Truck drivers often spend 10 to 14 hours a day seated, sometimes with very few breaks. The human body, however, was never designed for that kind of stillness. When you sit for extended periods, your blood circulation slows down, your muscles become inactive, and your metabolism drops. Over time, this leads to weight gain, poor circulation, and increased strain on the heart. What makes sitting especially dangerous is how quietly it affects the body. You don't feel the damage immediately, but over months and years, it begins to show: less energy, more stiffness, and gradual weight gain. Eventually, it contributes to more serious conditions like heart disease and diabetes. The solution isn't complicated, but it does require intention. Breaking the sitting cycle is one of the most powerful things a driver can do. Taking a short break every 1 to 2 hours, even just 5 to 10 minutes to walk or stretch, can improve circulation and reduce long-term damage. These small moments of movement may seem insignificant, but over time, they add up to real protection for your body. Closely linked to prolonged sitting is heart health. Truck drivers face a higher risk of cardiovascular problems than many other professions. Sitting reduces blood flow, unhealthy eating raises cholesterol levels, and stress increases blood pressure. Together, these factors create the perfect environment for heart disease to develop. What makes heart disease particularly dangerous is that it often develops without clear symptoms. You may feel fine until something serious happens. That's why prevention is so important. Regular movement, even in small amounts, helps keep the heart strong. Drinking enough water, reducing processed foods, and checking your blood pressure regularly are simple but effective ways to protect your heart over the long term. Another major factor behind early death in truck drivers is obesity and diabetes. The nature of the job makes it difficult to maintain a healthy weight. Long hours, limited access to nutritious food, and irregular eating patterns all contribute to weight gain. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, where the body struggles to regulate blood sugar levels. This is how diabetes develops. But here's the important part: this process is reversible. You don't need extreme diets or drastic changes. Small adjustments can make a huge difference. Swapping sugary drinks for water, choosing grilled instead of fried food, and adding simple snacks like fruits or nuts can gradually improve your health. Even losing a small percentage of body weight can reduce the risk of serious diseases and improve how you feel every day. Sleep is another critical issue that often goes unnoticed. Truck drivers frequently deal with irregular schedules, which makes it difficult to maintain a consistent sleep routine. Over time, this leads to sleep deprivation, which affects nearly every system in the body. Poor sleep disrupts hormones, weakens the immune system, and reduces mental focus. Many drivers assume feeling tired is just part of the job. But constant fatigue is not normal. It's a sign that the body isn't recovering properly. Improving sleep quality can have a powerful impact on overall health. Even within a demanding schedule, aiming for consistency, avoiding heavy meals before rest, and creating a comfortable sleeping environment can make a big difference. When your sleep improves, your energy, focus, and resilience improve as well. Mental health is another piece of the puzzle that often gets overlooked. Truck driving can be isolating. Long hours alone, combined with the stress of deadlines and traffic, can take a toll on emotional well-being. Over time, this can lead to anxiety, mood swings, or even depression. The problem is that mental health struggles are not always visible. A driver may appear fine on the outside while dealing with significant stress internally. That's why it's important to stay connected. Regular communication with family and friends can help reduce feelings of isolation. Listening to engaging content, such as podcasts or audiobooks, can keep the mind active and make long drives more enjoyable. Taking short breaks to relax and clear your mind can also help manage stress. Another hidden factor contributing to early health decline is chronic inflammation. This is something most people don't think about, but it plays a major role in many diseases. Inflammation is often caused by poor diet, lack of movement, and stress, all common in the trucking lifestyle. Over time, it can lead to joint pain, fatigue, and an increased risk of chronic illnesses. The way to reduce inflammation is not through one single change, but through a combination of healthier habits. Eating better, moving regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress all work together to reduce inflammation and improve overall health. It's about creating balance, not perfection. When you look at all these factors together, sitting, heart health, weight, sleep, mental health, and inflammation, it becomes clear why so many truck drivers face serious health challenges. These issues don't exist in isolation. They feed into each other, creating a cycle that becomes harder to break over time. But here's the turning point. Many drivers reach a moment, often after years on the road, when something just doesn't feel the same anymore. It's not always one big warning sign, it's a collection of small changes. You feel more tired than usual even after rest. Your body feels stiff when you get out of the seat. Simple movements take more effort than they used to. Energy is lower, motivation drops, and slowly, you begin to realize that your health isn't where it once was. For some, that realization becomes discouraging. It's easy to think, I've been doing this for years, maybe the damage is already done. That mindset can quietly stop people from even trying to improve. It creates a feeling that change isn't worth the effort, or worse, that it's too late to make a difference. But that belief is one of the biggest obstacles standing in the way of better health. The truth is, it's not too late, far from it. The human body is incredibly adaptable. It responds to how you treat it, no matter how long you've been off track. Muscles that have become weak can grow stronger again. A heart that's under strain can improve with better habits. Energy levels that feel drained can come back with proper rest, movement, and nutrition. The body doesn't just break down, it also rebuilds when given the chance. What matters most is taking that first step. And here's the key, you don't need perfection. You don't need to completely change your life overnight or follow a strict routine that's impossible to maintain on the road. What you need is consistency. Small, manageable habits, done regularly, are far more powerful than big changes that don't last. Start with movement. You don't need a full workout, just get your body moving more often. A short walk during breaks, a few stretches beside your truck, or even standing and loosening up for a few minutes can make a real difference over time. These small actions help improve circulation, reduce stiffness, and bring your body back to life. Hydration is another simple but powerful habit. Drinking enough water supports almost every function in your body, from digestion to energy levels. It's easy to overlook, but staying hydrated can improve how you feel throughout the day. Then there's food. You don't need a perfect diet, just slightly better choices. Swapping sugary drinks for water, adding a piece of fruit, or choosing a lighter meal instead of something heavy can slowly shift your health in the right direction. These changes may seem small, but they add up over weeks and months. Sleep is equally important. While trucking schedules can make it challenging, doing your best to get consistent, quality rest can transform how your body recovers. Even small improvements in your sleep routine can lead to better energy, clearer thinking, and improved overall health. And finally, don't ignore medical checkups. Many serious health problems can be managed or even prevented if they're caught early. Regular checkups give you awareness and control over your health, rather than leaving things to chance. These habits might not seem dramatic, but they are powerful. Over time, they can reverse many of the negative effects of long-term trucking. They can help you feel stronger, move better, and live longer. Driver, your life matters more than the miles. Subscribe now and stay strong on the road.